Hello, this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for my 70th, that's right, number 70 live broadcast. I had an early broadcast today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now that you need to check your time zones. You know, I'm not showing any viewers at this time. If you could do me a favor in the chat area, make sure that you put your name in the chat area there. I appreciate it so I know you're here. Okay, I see one viewer just came on. We may have a few more viewers today. I'm not sure. People could be out having dinner with their loved ones. I'm not sure exactly where that, where they are actually, what people are doing out there around the world. But it's okay. It's a Saturday, at least here in our United States. But it could be a Sunday over the other side of the world, like New Zealand or Australia, whatever. But anyway, I wanted to talk about developing a positive mindset. And I have a few things that I came across today that I want to just kind of read with you and talk to you a little bit about. And so let me get started with that, okay? Let me just go right here. Hold on, just bear with me right here a minute. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna go through different steps here, starting with it's like five tips here to keep in mind. And the very first one is the very first one would be. Hold on just a moment. Hold a minute. Let me turn my iPad here. I'm so sorry. Hold on a minute here. Okay. All right. All right. The first one is build confidence one step at a time. Build confidence one step at a time. I'm going to say that a third time. Build confidence one step at a time. All right. Oh, thank you so much. It's my leader, Carrie Vapano out of Montana of USA. She's happen to be my upline leader. She's referred to the Whitefish Lady on YouTube. So again, I'm gonna say that for people who didn't hear that. The first tip is build confidence one step at a time. You know, we are all in the Billion Coin together. There are currently over almost 3.3 million people in the Billion Coin worldwide. But we can't do it all at one time to reach all these people in poverty at one time. We do it what? One person at a time. Okay? But here's a little tip I want to read to you. Small steps are concrete. Mountains are climbed one step at a time, not by giant steps. You are less likely to feel out of control if you can locate smaller problems within a larger situation. I'm going to read that tip again to you. Small steps are concrete. Mountains are climbed one step at a time, not in giant leaps. You are less likely to feel out of control if you can locate the smaller problems within the larger situation. All right? Number 2, and look how, and I'm gonna just read it to you. Embrace your own hell. Yes, that's right. Embrace your own hell. Don't run. Don't panic. Face the situation that's coming before you as we do go through our journey in the Billion Coin. Face it. Believe you can do it. See, you know what I found out? I'm gonna just stop right here before I keep going on. I found out that a lot of our members don't believe they can do live broadcasts. We have 48 slots to fill, and 48 what? 48 backup slots. And we have not yet, since we launched our live broadcast on March 21st of this year, have not filled it up. Now, myself, I do live broadcasts nearly every day. Today, I'm doing 2. I've done it before when I first started. But I'm facing my own fears. I had a little fear getting over, facing the world on my laptop. I'm seeing myself, and they seeing me. But I'm way over that now. Okay? You can do this. So we need more live broadcasters, and even those in other languages around the world. Okay? So believe you can do it. Whatever the problem you're having in your life, fix it as soon as possible. Waiting will only make the situation worse. It will just make it worse. All right? Now is the best time. Now is the best time to improve those facets in your life. Now is the best time. Not later, now. And believe, I am. Say to yourself, I don't know whether you do this, but I do what you call affirmations. Affirmations. Like, say to yourself, I believe I'm the best person. I am blessed. Get up in the mirror in the morning and say these things to you. It goes into your subconscious, and then all of a sudden, that subconscious become your conscious. And it becomes a part of you. And it just improves your self-worth, your self-esteem. Here's another tip. Remain alert for both positive and negative changes in your environment. When the negative turns into your own personal hell, look at the obstacles and setbacks as challenges to be met rather than threats to be avoided. Woo! Wasn't that good? Let's do that again. Remain alert for both positive and negative changes in your environment. When the negative turns into your own personal hell, look at your obstacles and setbacks as challenges to be met rather than threats to be avoided. So you got to be cognizant of both your positive and your negative things, setbacks, or things going on in your life. Push off, get rid of those negative things. Deal with them, but get it out of your life. Get negative people out of your life. Get negative people out of all the naysayers and the troll, and we call them trolls in the Billion Coin, we call TBC. If they're not believers, let them go. People didn't believe in the internet back in the 1990s, and now we can't even do without it. You wouldn't have a Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat and Twitter. You wouldn't even have these kind of social networks or anything else on in the internet if the internet itself hadn't evolved. So the Bitcoin is presently evolving. Bitcoin and other market-based cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin started in 2009, and look how far it has come. All right. Number 3, commitment comes from within. Commitment comes from within. Okay? Commitment comes from within. Okay? All the things you see that you can commit to out there, let those be positive things that you commit to, as in the Billion Coin. Because what are we doing in the Billion Coin? What is our mission? We're eradicating poverty one person at a time. We're trying to achieve 1 billion members. Think about that. If you achieve 1 billion members, think about how many people around the world you can get out of poverty. Now, there are only that we know of, a little over 7 billion people on Earth. And not everybody's in poverty. But there's a lot of people don't have food to drink. food to eat, water to drink. They're not even clean in some way, in some areas in even in the United States, as well as all over different parts of Africa and Asia and different parts. All right. So I'm gonna give you a tip on this particular headline. Keep these words from a fellow named Jim Collins said in mind. Keep these words from Jim Collins in mind. The best form of commitment comes from a single-minded person for what they do and an unwavering desire to excellence in the way they think and work. I'm going to read that again for you. This is by a quote by Jim Collins, who said, the best form of commitment comes from a single-minded, I said person. Let me read this again. The best form of commitment comes from a single-minded passion for what they do and an unwavering desire for excellence in the way they think and work. Okay, number 4. Let me move on. When you take control, you empower yourself. When you take control, you empower yourself. All right? To be in control means what? Being in control meaning you are what? You're gaining control of your personal struggle, of the facets in your life. All right. Let me go on and give you a tip on this one. When you take control, you empower yourself because you are the one who shapes your destiny rather than the passively accepting events as they come along. I'm going to read that again. When you take control, you empower yourself because you are the one who shapes your destiny rather than passively accepting events as they come along. And the last one I'm going to talk about is what? Purpose is not overrated. Did you catch that? Purpose is not overrated. I'm going to read this thing. This is really, I kind of like how this goes. It's by a great man they call Dr. Benjamin Mays. He said, the tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy lies in not having goals to reach. Woo! Did you hear that? Whew. It isn't calamity to die with dreams unfilled, but it is calamity not to dream. It is not disaster to be unable to capture your ideas, but it is disaster having no ideas to capture. It is not a disgrace not to reach your stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach. Wow. When I read this, I said, this is some great stuff here. Great stuff. And this is a tip for you. To have a strong mindset, to have a strong mindset, it is essential to align your career and your life with your deepest values. I'm going to read that again for you. To have a strong mindset, it is essential that you align your career and your life with your deepest values. Do you feel what I'm saying? Do y'all understand? Y'all understand? If you are, listen, do something for me, the people that's here. And I see the Whitefish State Carrie, I see Donna Gordon, and I see John here. If you're understanding what I'm explaining to you about building a positive mindset of these different 5 points, put in the chat for me, TBC works for me, if you understand it. Please type in the chat, TBC works for me, if you understand it right now. I can see you because I can see you right on my iPad here. I'm going to just recap. The first step to develop a strong mindset is build confidence one step at a time. The next one was embrace your own hell. The third one was commitment comes from within. The fourth one was when you take control, you empower yourself. And the fifth one was purpose is not overrated. You know, I came across these things. I was searching on the internet and I was looking for things that really hit me in terms of building a positive mindset, because that's one that I do have. It's not something that I developed with TBC. I had it before then. See, I've been another online business many years ago, not too many years ago, but a few years ago, and I was coached by. I was blessed to have multimillionaires in person to coach me, and I learned so much from them. And they said, and I remember one particular millionaire. It was a female. Her name was Tanisha Pettiford, and she said, Stephen, listen, and listen closely. And I'm going to say this to you all. She said, fail, 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 fail your way to the top. Now, I did a live broadcast before, and I stated that to you some time ago. And what she mean is failure is not looked as a negative thing. A lot of times people do. When they can't accomplish something, they think they can't accomplish. Like they think they can't accomplish this feat of getting this TBC opportunity to as many people as possible. They don't think they can talk to people or explain to them what the Billion Coin is all about, what it is, what it isn't, and what their correct road is in it. As Gerard of GW Publishing on YouTube, but his name is Gerard Windsor in the UK says. We say that all the time in our live broadcast. You know, I love this thing called the Billion Coin, and I love reaching out and helping people. I think that's in me. But I want to thank all of you for being in this live broadcast. We have some great people, including the person that's on my wall. She's in the Billion Coin, and she's a special person in my life, in several people's life, and her location where she lives. And I'm not going to disclose that because that's confidential. But I have some great people on my team. You know, I know that TBC John is getting ready to do his live broadcast. You know, I believe he has one coming up soon. And I know he's going to be leaving pretty soon to get his started. So I'm coming at near the end of my live broadcast. I think I got about 7 more minutes or so. Does anyone here got any questions about what I explained in my live broadcast, my second live broadcast of today? You know, does anyone got any questions of anything? Okay. I'm not seeing any questions at all. Because, see, you know, I believe that it's just vital, it's essential to keep the most positive mindset, because we have some negative people. You know, people talked about the internet when it was launched back in the early 1990s. People talked about Microsoft. You know, they want to bring down Microsoft at one point. You know, people talk about every little thing that goes wrong in their life, when they should be gravitating and uplifting and edifying the positive facets in their life. See, I curate. I love positive people. I'm meeting new people. I just met some people, some new people, and they're nice people. And I know they're probably watching this right here. You know, they are in Virginia Beach. Some of them came from Tennessee, a family of mine. And these people are, guess what? They're originally from the Philippines. And they're my friends, the people who are watching this, the people that I have, my Filipino friends, and that happen to be in Tennessee, as well as here in Virginia Beach, and as well as in Florida. I love them all. They are wonderful people, men and women. They're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. Some of them I haven't even met, but will be soon. You know, I just love this thing called the Billion Coin, and what it's building positive relationships with people who are, we're lifting each other up. We're bringing our families, we're bringing our loved ones all into this thing and creating a positive atmosphere. And while we're doing that, we're building relationships and positive mindsets in all of us. Because what is the Billion Coin really about? Isn't it about love, prosperity, and abundance? It's not about what I often talk about, greed, scarcity, and a poverty mindset. So I'm going to end right now. You know, look like I had Bitcoin just, oh, Bitcoin Scott. I'm glad you came on. I'm glad you came on because this is directed to you. And this is not, believe me, you didn't know this. It's not your fault. I believe that some people, you know, we're getting, let me just say this out to people right now to let y'all know. For those live broadcasters, and we click on broadcaster leads in our Quicker Cash back office, and we see these group of leads. We don't know, a lot of us, we don't know if these people are, they're supposed to be people that haven't been involved in TBC to some degree. But unfortunately, Bitcoin Scott, my sister told me, she showed me an email that you sent to her. Her name happened to be Rhonda Roberts. You sent her an email, and she came under your list. But guess what? She's already in TBC, and she's on my team. Yes, you sent her an email, and that's okay. You didn't know anything. You didn't know this. So what's happening is, I think that I believe that our administration or tech support has got to weed out. See, a lot of us are active or already in TBC. My sister has been in TBC since March of 2017. In fact, she was the first person that was on my team. Now, she's not maybe as active doing live broadcasts as I am, but she has well over 100 people she's given the coin, the Quicker Cash to. So she's active in that regard, and she has benefited in some way through administration for and by through her Quicker Cash back office in terms of her Quicker Rewards from the very first Quicker Rewards that we had back in last December. So I'm saying this to direct this to Bitcoin Scott. You know, you see her, like I said, her name is Rhonda Roberts. She's my sister, my natural sister, and actually she actually lives here with me, you know, and she showed it to me about a couple of hours ago, and she said, "Do you know this person?" And I said, "I surely know who Bitcoin Scott is. You know, he's an awesome broadcaster and a great man. He just didn't know that he, you know, we're sending out emails to our leads, not knowing to what degree they're involved in the Billion Coin. So I'm hoping that TBC, when you got over 3 million people not really engaged, I'm hoping in TBC, I hope that they kind of filter out the active ones from the inactive ones. You know what I mean? So, thank you so much. I'd like to thank everyone. First, thanking my leader, the Whitefish State of Carrie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bitcoin Scott. Yes, yes, I know. They see. We don't know whether to what degree they are involved in TBC. We're assuming that these leads are people that only got the click of cash, perhaps. Maybe be an orphan, maybe a person that left them. But I happen to be my sister's leader. So, and if Whitefish State is among on top of me in terms of my team. She's my leader. Okay, I want to thank everyone for coming on this live broadcast. I'm getting ready to end now. It's now 9 o'clock. Now, Crypto TBC, John, need to jump on his live broadcast. Thank you so everyone for being here. Bitcoin Scott, Romeo, thank you so much for being here, sir. Diane Gordon out of Canada. Let me see. I think that's it. Now I know it's some other people that didn't put their name in the chat, but I know that is watching this. So thank you so much. I'll be more likely be doing one tomorrow at my regular time at 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Please check your time zones. I'll only be doing one tomorrow. So you all have a great day, and let us lift everyone up in this world. Let us help those people that's in dying need. Y'all have a great day. It's been awesome, so awesome with all of you being here. Bye-bye.